You're now live.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Restart my phone because it was raining. Being a jerk. Oh, Carmen and Baxter. Oh, I'm cute.
I haven't seen it yet.
He's popped up at the top of my. Come on, popped up before our live.
Oh, I
30
just-
seconds. No, I'm still not seeing it.
It says you're live, but I'm not seeing it pop
Oh,
up.
there we are.
There it is.
Hi, Barbara.
I got talking to you. Didn't look at the thing.
And Cindy. I think our teachers are here. Hi, Sonia and Stephanie. Morning, Cat Lady Christine. Hi, Michelle.
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Strong. You can listen
Is Janice still out there or is she gone?
She's gone.
Okay.
You want to do a giveaway?
I want to come over and do a call in.
to station management. Feel free to give Jennifer
Hey, Janice, you want to command the phone real quick?
That's quicker.
Please, thank you. We have
By the
phones
way,
for
that is a little behind the scenes peek giveaways, a call in for Craig Wayne Boyd. Craig Wayne Boyd tickets.
Are
Craig
you
Wayne-
ready?
Yep.
It's a tongue twister. All right, ready?
Hi, Sandra. Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live on this hashtag Cat Shirt Friday.
Yes, it is.
And we are live on both Z93 and Outlaw Country radio stations. Plus, you can stream the show live at monstermediayuma.com or also watch us on the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed right now.
Yes, we want to say good morning to all of our Facebook Live followers so far. We want to say good morning to Christine, Stephanie, Sandra, Crystal, Ashley, Michelle. Oh my goodness, it's just going on. Barbara, good morning to all of you. Those are the only ones I can see so far.
It's because it's Cat Shirt Friday.
It is. If you don't currently follow us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to do so. It's just a way to get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour. And it's a way to sometimes get a little sneak preview on maybe what giveaways we have going on.
Or the food we have in the studio.
This smells delicious, by
It
the way.
does smell. All right, now speaking of that behind the scenes sneak peek, we gave our Facebook Live viewers about a 20-second head start. We are opening up the contest lines right now. We have a pair of Craig Wayne Boyd tickets to give away. Is Janice ready to go?
She is.
Caller number 3. Number 3. Be caller 3 at 343-0993 right now, and you will win a pair of tickets to see Craig Wayne Boyd at the Civic Center tomorrow. Tickets valued at $50 for the pair. For complete rules, you can visit monstermediayuma.com. So caller 3 right now.
Yes, and these tickets, and if you won tickets earlier in the week to see Craig Wayne Boyd, you
Get them by 3:30 today.
3:30. You need to get them as soon as possible to get. If you can't get here, you can have somebody come and get them for you. Just call us and let us know who's going to be picking those up for you. We just want to make sure you get them in time. And something just fell off the wall. And make sure you get them in time, and make sure you get them so that you're not missing out on the concert tomorrow.
That's right. We had a cat down, a turquoise felt cat fell off the wall.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Kind of startled me a little bit.
Well, we do have several guests coming in today. We mentioned food. So it is Foodylicious Friday with Foodylicious Janice. She will be stopping in to share this week's recipe and also to announce the 251 Downtown Twisted Kitchen winner.
That's right. Anita did our Bare Naked Soap on Wednesday.
But you can still enter to win next week's drawing.
You sure can.
And all right, our other guests, we have several coming in. Angela Logan is coming in with her crew, and they're going to be talking about an event at O.C. Johnson School next week where they will be providing free haircuts to students for back to school.
I think that's so fantastic.
I think it's amazing. So the ladies will talk about that. And we have lots of birthdays to share today, but Cat Shirt Friday. We have the biggest prize yet.
Oh, do we?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Hang on, I printed them out.
Oh my
And we already
goodness.
have quite a few entries in.
I've been seeing them come in
All
this
right.
morning.
If you're brand new to the show, whether it's on Facebook Live or on the radio, on Fridays we wear cat shirts and we encourage our listeners and viewers to take selfies with their pets.
Yes.
But really, any pet photo will do as far as an entry.
Yes, it's not, even if you don't have a pet. You know, there's plenty of times where we get stock images off of Google or funny memes, pet memes that are sent to us. We even get the Bitmojis that have the cat shirts on. And we understand not everybody has pets, so we don't want to leave anybody out, but it's very simple to enter. All you need to do is you can message it to the Z93 and Outlaw Country Facebook page. You can send it, you can message it to either Jennifer or myself. You can text it to the Monster message line at 928-343-0993. I noticed that there's a lot of people that mention, I didn't get a bounce back. Because normally for our contest you will, but for Cat Shirt Friday, you do not get a bounce back.
There's no keyword. We just want you to send in your photos.
Exactly.
And Amber from Culligan posted a vintage Culligan ad on my page earlier. And she said, this is perfect. It says, soft water is the cat's meow, and it's a kitten drinking out of a faucet.
Oh my goodness, I didn't see that. Did she message it to you or
No,
post
she
it?
posted it on my wall.
Oh, I'm going to have to go take a look
It's
at that.
really cute. But this week's prize, really, it's the easiest thing you can do to enter.
Okay.
Includes a 20th anniversary Arizona Diamondbacks hat.
Woohoo!
Congratulations to Rodolfo Ordaz, the winner of the Craig Wayne Boyd tickets.
Congratulations.
Sorry, I digress.
It's okay.
A $50 Lotus Day Spa and Salon gift certificate. A $15 Catherine's Cupcakery gift certificate. $25 from Oriental House Yuma. That's a gift certificate. A $50 Laser Gals gift certificate. A $25 251 Downtown Twisted Kitchen gift certificate. A $25 gift certificate from Jennifer Blackwell Photography. And dinner for two at Texas Roadhouse, plus 2 appetizer gift cards, sirloin seasoning, and steak sauce. That's a $70 value. The overall price value is estimated around, drum roll, $320.
Wow.
There's lots of, you're going to be eating for days in
Well,
there.
and that's a nice thing, you know. Nobody wants to turn on their oven or
Oh,
their
no.
stove at this point.
And that's why we're helping celebrate the warm weather.
Yes, and they get a little bit of pampering too. I like that.
Oh, Teresa Amber said she posted it on the Culligan Water of Yuma AZ page too.
I will go look it up.
You can find it. It's just cute.
I definitely want to see. I've been seeing a lot of cat ones, and I have to stop myself from messaging them all to you because I know some of them you've probably seen. I think the funniest one I seen this morning was a cat playing yoga or Jenga. Not yoga.
Yes.
I'm channeling our calendar that we have in the studio. No, the cat playing Jenga was hilarious. It was so cute, and it actually did pretty well. Better
Good
than I
morning.
do.
Good morning, Chachi from Boston.
Good morning.
Good to see you on there. Well, we have lots of birthdays today and on into the weekend, and these are brought to you courtesy of Firehouse Subs. Just a reminder that we take all of the weekly local birthday entries and we
Yes.
throw them into a drawing, and we select one winner at random on Monday.
Okay.
And one winner will receive a free medium sub, chips, drink, and dessert from Firehouse Subs.
That's right.
All right, lots of birthdays today. Remember, when you buy more subs, you help save more lives. That's from the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation. Today, Bobby Yamani is celebrating a birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Also, David Clark, Sabrina Robinson, and Claudette Newborn. Do you have any for today?
No, Bobby was on there.
All right, and then for Saturday, longtime friend of yours.
Yes, very long time friend of mine. She's watching right now, Vanessa Raimundo. We want to wish you a very happy birthday.
Also, we love this
Friend
lady.
of the show, definitely.
Melanie Chung is celebrating, these are for tomorrow. She's
Yes.
celebrating on Saturday the 28th. She is with Avanti Skin Centers of Yuma.
That's right.
Also, Myra Rivera, and a mutual friend of ours.
Yes, Robert Espino. Happy birthday.
And then on Sunday, we have Christian Gomez, Ashley Brown.
Wow.
Love Ashley. She's
Yes.
amazing. And happy birthday, Kirsten Hernandez, from your favorite sister, Laura.
Well, happy birthday. Oh my gosh, lots of birthdays.
That's a busy weekend.
Yeah.
So remember, tune in Monday and find out who the lucky winner is.
All right, sounds good.
All right, and a few national days today. It's National New Jersey Day. And
Okay.
you got to be careful if you ask someone if they're...
You got kind of scolded last time,
Well,
right?
the guy from Hertz Donut came down, and when
The first time
when they were here in May, it was funny because I was trying to place the accent. I said, "Is that New Jersey?" And he's like, "It's New York." I'm like, "Okay, basically, 3 miles apart. But in any case,
Well, and didn't he give you a tip on how to ask that question?
I don't recall. It's been a while.
It was funny. I want to say that he said always ask if they're from New York first and then New Jersey.
Not the other way
Not
around.
the other way around.
Well, it is also now. Okay, we've had a week of booze.
I'm not complaining.
Yep,
We had
me
cheese
either.
and wine day. We had tequila day. Today is National Scotch Day.
I know. I'm with Anita on that one.
It's also National Creme Brulee Day. Not really a fan of that.
You don't like
some,
creme brulee?
Some is more tolerable than others, but it's not my favorite thing.
I
like creme brulee.
I've had it once, and it wasn't horrible, but it's not my favorite. I don't know. There was something about it that I didn't like. I don't know.
It's an acquired taste.
It is.
Well, I like this one. It's National Get Gnarly Day.
I like that. Wasn't there somebody? Wasn't there somebody in the community that I want to say it was John Curtis? Wasn't
Get
there a word?
groovy.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
groovy.
John likes groovy.
Okay, I was like, I know there's one of those words he was trying to bring back. I like gnarly though.
John liked groovy. I like snazzy.
I like gnarly. I like rad.
I like
That's
swell.
timeless.
Yeah.
Anita likes
the
what?
day is going swell.
The swell.
Swell. You look like a swell girl. That fits your personality.
Well, it's also National Talk in an Elevator Day.
Okay.
We cover
There's
a couple
not very
spots.
many of those
we
here.
could go to the hospital. We could go to the jail. We could go to the Crescent Center.
Why would we want to go to the
They
jail?
have elevators.
They have them at like Emerald Springs.
Okay, well-
I'd rather go there. Not the jail.
But there's amazing people that work at the jail too. That
This
doesn't
is
mean we're gonna
true.
be. It doesn't mean we're staying at the Yuma's bed and breakfast there, aka the detention center.
Ooh, that sounds
But
good.
speaking of which, on Wednesday around 5:57 p.m., the Yuma County Sheriff's deputies conducted a traffic stop on a 2007 Ford F-150. This was for a traffic violation after exiting 16th Street onto Interstate 8. During the course of the traffic stop, deputies requested the help of our favorite K9, YCSO K9 Jax. He showed up to assist. And the Yuma County Narcotics Task Force, that's a multi-agency task force comprised of officers and agents from the Sheriff's Office, Yuma Police Department, Border Patrol, even Homeland Security Investigations. They all arrived to assist with the search of the vehicle, and they discovered multiple packages concealed within the vehicle's doors. And a search of that vehicle revealed a total of 107 individual packages containing methamphetamine
Oh my.
and one package containing heroin. The combined weight of the packages of meth was about 102.9 pounds. These weren't teeny tiny little bags.
No.
And the heroin was, let me see, the combined weight of the packages of meth was 112 pounds. That has a street value of over $2 million. And the approximate weight of the heroin was 1.17 pounds. They estimate that on the street, the value over $31,000. The driver of the vehicle is identified as 27-year-old Sarah Rivas from a city in Arizona I've never heard of, Bapchule. She was arrested and booked into the Yuma County Detention Center for transportation of dangerous drugs. You'd think for sale maybe, based on that many separate packages.
Yeah.
So she was traveling with 4 minor children that ranged in age from 5 to 9 years. All were transferred to the care of Department of Child Services.
Sounds like she'll be using that elevator.
I think
Yeah.
she's already there.
I'm
She got
sure.
an early ride in the elevator. So just wanted to share that information. with you.
horrible.
That
That is.
information was just provided by the Yuma County Sheriff's Office. So there you go. But do you like my segue into that?
Yeah, you had to find a way to put it in there.
I want to go back to the feed
I know.
where Lisa was talking about she makes a killer chocolate creme brulee.
Oh, turn Anita's mic up. We're talking food.
I know. And of course Lisa does. Lisa is a great baker. She is she's a great all-around cook. She has gotten, Lisa, for those of you who don't know, she is my cousin. She lives in Chandler.
And she's adorable.
She is. She definitely is. But she has gotten me to eat some things that I would never eat because for a long time I didn't even eat anything green. But she finds a way to put it into different kinds of dishes, and then she'll tell me afterwards what I
She
ate.
has to trick Teresa like you would trick a child to
Yes.
eat broccoli.
Yeah, well now obviously, I mean my palate is a lot better, and I do eat vegetables now. But for a long time, she would cook things and then tell me later, what was in them. So
Well, Michelle is asking what the food on the plate is. It looks amazing. I think it's pork chop-ish.
It is.
So.
What's the sign say?
It says
Oh, see, I never see the sign from my
grilled
side.
pork chops with spicy balsamic peaches.
Ooh, so if you stay tuned for just a little bit, Foodylicious Janice will be in and she'll be able to give you all of the details about that yummy food on that plate.
See, the plate sits to the right of me, and Janice puts a sign on the side I can't see. So when I asked, I said, what is that? When Anita starts rattling off earlier the ingredients, I'm like, you are good. With the balsamic reduction.
She puts the sign so that the camera can see it. That makes a little bit of sense.
That's smart. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick break here on Today in Yuma. We will be back with our guest, be talking about haircuts for kids headed back to school. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. Dave and his team have over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust Classic Accounting with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs, and they can also handle some of your personal bookkeeping like taxes and other things like that. Give them a call at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, right now, the 9mm pistol sale and the, how did we say that the other day? Fiyoshi?
I think it's Fiyoki.
Yeah,
Fiyoki. Forgive me if I say it wrong. It's a word I've never seen before. And the Fiyoki ammo BOGO deal. Get a free box of 22mm rimfire ammo when you buy a box of Fiyoki centerfire pistol or rifle ammo. You can find Sprague's on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And remember, Cat Shirt Friday's first cousin is Free Filter Friday. That was Jimmy Gilmore's creation over at Quick Refrigeration.
I like it.
If your air system has to work harder due to a clogged filter, it could lead to some premature wear and tear on your unit. So make sure to change out those filters on a regular basis, and on Fridays they will help you. Just stop by Quick Refrigeration at 190 West 10th Street. Bring in your old, dirty, dusty air filter, and they will give you a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free. That's Quick Refrigeration.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. They are locally owned and have been providing pest control services in the Yuma area for over 20 years. They are licensed with the Arizona Game and Fish Department for safe, humane wildlife relocation. You can give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on Facebook.
It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, Monster Media, Yuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. We'll be back.
So you're saying Fiyoki, and all I can think is it's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Hi, ladies. Come
Well,
on.
and it's normally I would be able to figure it out, but it's got a lot of I's and C's and I'll figure it out.
I have a new one. I can dress it up and dress it down.
Hello.
I have a Jaguar.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
That works. That works.
Come on in.
Hi, good morning.
This. Foodylicious Friday.
Oh, and you have your Hello Kitty bag.
I know, right?
That's perfect.
So really, Alaina's the only one that didn't dress.
ALAINA.
Just throwing that out there.
Dang it, Elena.
Okay, don't beat me by these pork chops. What's wrong with you guys? She said she was starving.
I did say I was starving. I will eat them all.
You gonna sit on my lap?
No, you're okay. You can pull that out. We'll have you two share a mic, and then we'll slide that over here for her.
Like went on your lap and they sit there.
We can fight over it. Grab it, pull it close to you. This one?
Both of them, so that way.
Guys, I'm not gonna promise to be organized.
Oh, that was you.
We're not organized either. It's okay.
Sound of bomb.
Get on it.
Or use their proven accelerated demand program. That turns up the marketing and gets you the most money for your home. Alrighty. And who is our third guest?
She's not coming.
Anytime.
Lisa. Oh, this is Heather. This is Heather.
The one that's sitting here.
You can see me.
What's her last name?
Farthing. Farthing.
I'll find out
She's
right
the
now.
organizer.
Okay.
This is her
I'm
brainchild.
the non-organized organizer. I've got my whole life. This is my whole life. Seriously.
So it's not.
Oh.
For a whole year, I scheduled my clients that way. My mom was like, no wonder you don't know anything else. Like, you're this. And I was like, well, I lost my appointment book. She's like, get a new one. Like, but it's all right. And that was when I was busy.
Fiyoki. Like Loki. Fiyoki Loki.
I got that.
Gotta use
found
those
some videos.
mnemonic devices.
When I was looking for videos that I was looking for the other day, I found video of Loki.
Did
Oh my
you?
goodness, when my mom was feeding him popsicles last summer and his tongue was all blue. It was my brother's dog, he passed away. But I was going through the videos and I was like, oh, and his tongue was all blue because he was eating a blue popsicle. It was so cute.
Dogs and popsicles.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Animals in general.
Dorothy, she'll sit there and look at a popsicle.
Yeah.
The boys will be like, and then they do. I'm like,
No,
with the cat.
negative.
I'm like,
That was
dude,
all his. Nobody shared that
She was
one.
licking before you just.
Asher's the same way. He doesn't.
All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here on this Cat Shirt Friday on Today in Yuma on Z93 in Outlaw Country. And now we have a studio full of guests. We have Angela Logan.
Good morning.
We have ALAINA Sanders.
Good morning.
And organizer Heather Farthing here. And you ladies
morning.
you're from OC Johnson.
Correct.
Yes.
And that is where there's going to be a special event coming up on August 3rd and 4th. So we want to let the community know about it.
Yes, absolutely. So Friday, August 3rd and Saturday, August 4th, we are doing a nonprofit. It's called Cuts for Kids Yuma. So we will be doing free haircuts for elementary school students and any other students that are financially unable to do it. So it's kind of a thing every year, you know, you want to get your kids cleaned up and go back to school, but for families that have multiple children or in low-income school areas, they can't always afford to do that. So we have issues with lice or, you know, unruly hair starting school not completely ready, and we want to kind of crack down on that. So we'll be doing lice checks, free haircuts, and anybody affected by lice will go home with a kit to treat it.
Oh, good.
Yes, so not only a personal treatment kit, but also home treatment spray, so that way you can kind of, you know, nip it in the bud at home.
And school starts for District 1 on August 6th, correct?
Yes.
All right. Now, is this only open to OC Johnson students?
Originally, it kind of started out, I was anticipating that way, but it's blown up into this big thing to where we just were like, you know what? We might as well just let everybody come play, you know? So we are just letting whoever needs it and wants it, it's there for the taking.
I think it's a great idea. I was just speaking with a friend of mine because there is a couple kids around that hang around our circle that we know that the family isn't able to provide a lot of things for them, especially when it comes to school supplies, new clothes.
Right.
It's either sometimes it's picking. Okay, you really need these school supplies for your school year, so they're going to have to pick and choose. You probably won't get the clothes or the new shoes or the haircut. And even though, you know, the child may not care really, but other people and other students will look at them differently. Unfortunately, that's the day and age we live in.
Right.
And so, and not only that, you walk in with a sense of pride when you have a haircut, new shoes, new clothes, and things like that. So I know we are going to do what we can as, you know, friends of that family to help that child. But things like this, you know, you don't even think about.
Right, exactly. It's kind of a big deal. We've seen students like little girls come to school with their heads completely shaved because they had lice, and then you notice from their behavioral issues because they are being made fun of and they're being treated differently because they're a girl but they look different, and that just comes from, oh, we can't really afford these kits, we have multiple kids that have it, let's just shave them all and try to get rid of it. Well, while sometimes it works, it doesn't work. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, my hairstyle. Last year, there was an outbreak at my son's school.
Right.
Not really an outbreak. A child had it, and then the teachers were really proactive at, hey, check your child's hair. We will also be doing a check here at the school. And I was like, oh, I'm going to shave his head. If that's I have long hair. It is not going to happen in my house, you know. And my Johnny, the gentleman who does my hair, he was like, no, don't do it. Just bring them into me and we will get it taken care of. And it was so funny because I'm like, that's the first thing you think, I'm just going to shave it all off and it's going to be done. But that's not necessarily the case.
Exactly. And you know what? It can happen to anybody. There's this stigma like, oh, you know, dirty. It's dirty hair. No, it's not. They love clean hair. They can't even attach to dirty hair. They slide right off. It's the clean hair. That's what they fuse to. And so there's nothing wrong with it. It happens. It happens to everybody. What we want to do is make sure that they don't have to suffer through it. They don't have to be pulled out of class to have their head checked and treated in the middle of school. And then, you know, we want to take care of it beforehand.
Lydia with Funny Faces is asking if they can do face painting at the event. They've done it at a lot of the summer food programs throughout the year.
Yeah, that would be fun.
She comes down and she'll do face painting for free.
We'll get
Perfect.
your information and then
Absolutely.
we'll shoot it on over to Lydia. That way
Yeah.
you guys can coordinate. And get all
Perfect.
that
That would be
Yes.
great.
Well-
We do have, in addition to the haircuts, you know, while they're waiting, we know there's going to be a wait. We have teachers that have volunteered to like paint nails for the little girls.
Braid their hair.
Heather has put together some goodie bags so that kids are going home with something, you know, because kids want to come to school the first day and they want to shine, and so this is going to help them. And
They do. It just kicks off the school year in
It's a
a
real
different
good-
light. Now,
yeah.
Heather, you're a local hairstylist.
Yes, for the last 12 years.
All right. And are you looking for help from any other individuals who might be wanting to volunteer?
Yes. So we have quite a few people that have offered to volunteer. Some people can do Friday, and some people can do Saturday, and some people can do both. We're looking for as many as we can, especially to fill in those last minute spaces. Like, oh, I can't make it this day. You know. Also from stylists. I know that sometimes stylists don't always enjoy kids' cuts the most because they can be a little difficult sometimes. But I would, right? But I would love to have a little bit more help in the stylist area. Also, we are looking for people to donate like baked goods. We would like to have a baked goods stand so that way, and we can't really like sell them, but for donations, if you'd like to, you know, do donations with them, and that will go back to the PTO, and as well as any extra donations we have, that's going to go back to the school for school supplies for children that, you know, can't afford them.
Fantastic. And now, if there's any stylists or anybody listening, how do they get a hold of you to get in?
So I have a Facebook page, and my name is Heather Farthing. And then you can message me or call me on my phone, and the phone number is area code 252-665-5587. And I always have it. I always have it on me.
Share that one more time.
Yes, area code 252-665-5587.
Perfect.
All right, yes, we would certainly like more people to show up and help out at the event because it's for a great cause. We all know that.
absolutely.
We do know that.
And since you've expanded it to not just O.C. Johnson School, you're going to need as many hands as you can
Absolutely,
get.
yes. It would be nice to have as many people as possible.
And what's the actual location at O.C. Johnson?
It'll be at O.C. Johnson in the library.
in the library.
Yes.
All right.
And again, give the date and time. That way they know exactly where they're
So
going.
the date is Friday, August 3rd and Saturday, August 4th. It's from 9 in the morning until 3 p.m. We would like our volunteers to be there maybe like an hour earlier, half an hour earlier if you can, just to help kind of set up and make sure we have everybody where we need everybody, make sure we don't need anybody to fill in, things like that. So from 9 to 3 on Friday the 3rd and Saturday the 4th.
Are you all ready for school to start?
we are. We're very excited. You know, this is an event that we're excited to kick off because becoming a community school last year, we're kind of just looking at different resources to help our students and our families, and this is just another way where it's like, this is something we're missing. Heather has wanted to do it, and she jumped in, and it's added to our resources, and it's
Right.
wonderful.
It's nice to do stuff for the community. Like you can apply for jobs there. You know that your kids are going to be taken care of. It's like a big community family love thing.
Well, now, schools, is it I know it is starting a little earlier, but what is the reason, Angela? Because it seems to be about a week earlier than it had been in the past.
Well, for the past few years, we've started earlier. We coordinate our schedule with the high school schedule as well, so that our breaks are the same.
Okay.
And they have to make sure that there's enough time prior to our state testing. So
Okay.
that's where the days come in.
Well, people have been saying that it was to build in additional days in the event there was a situation like last year where we had a couple scares at a couple of the local schools, and that
Right.
created some concern towards the end of the year with the Red for Ed moment
Right.
that took place. And there's a lot of speculation on all sides of why this is done. So
No, we're still had 180 days of school like every other year we have been.
We started
Very
early last
similar
year,
to what our start date was last year.
okay. I remember starting around late August. But
Right.
a lot of places, I think, even California has some that don't go back till after Labor Day.
Right.
But Midwest and East Coast traditionally start after Labor Day, but they don't get out until later in June.
I was
Right.
going to say, I know
Right.
California gets out, almost a whole month after our kids do.
My
They do.
niece and nephew, they would go back after Labor Day, generally a Tuesday right after. So
And we did that for a few years. They tried to go back and forth of seeing if that would work better, but just with the heat, it's hard.
It is hard to
going
do.
late in June, it's hot. Starting early in August,
And
It's
you can say that thanks to a donation that we got the other day
Yes,
for
we
a
have our
hot
credit.
jar.
And that's our swear jar.
Yes, this is our swear word.
Because everybody's quick to say, how bad the weather is, So if you're going to say it, we want you to get creative with it.
And as educators, I'm sure you appreciate that. See, we can build that into the curriculum and teach them creative ways to talk about the weather here.
I just want a quick comment.
Yes, Anita, here.
Sorry. We had Annette Perez in yesterday, and she was talking about O.C. Johnson is going to be one of the next community gardens locations.
Absolutely.
We are so excited about that.
I saw that they were getting those beds ready. I didn't realize what it was. I thought, who knows, maybe getting the ground ready to put some new equipment in. But I drive that area a lot, and I've seen them putting those beds in.
Yes. So one of the things we wanted to do, and we've wanted to do it for a few years, is put in a school garden. But as we moved into a community school, the thought came into, well, then we need to put in a community garden so that community members can have beds. The beds will be theirs to go in and grow what they want and then take those things home and utilize them at home. So we're working with a few different organizations to help us get that going. And we're very, very excited for the kids and the community.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you looking for volunteers for that kind of stuff?
We are, but right now what we're waiting for is the beds to be built. Once the beds are in, then we're going to have to do a little bit more work. So I'm just waiting to see when that's going to happen.
We're going to have
Those
to have you
beds
back
be
in.
We had Annette on yesterday, and she wears a couple different hats, but she's coming back Monday with Suzanne, and they're going to be talking about the Yuma Healed Coalition. So we'll have more
which is
information
amazing.
about these gardens and maybe other ways the community can indeed get involved.
Yes, and I know that the Heal Coalition is doing a great job, and gathering donations is a big thing, monetarily and, volunteer-wise, because getting some of these big ag guys involved with the kids is a big deal, because it shows the kids, we're an ag community, and there's a future there. So
Well, and I like that. My son goes to Alice Byrne, and I was surprised. Well, I wasn't surprised because he's very interested when we do gardening at the house. But he was part of the garden club last year,
Right.
and so it sparked that interest in them. And I know there was a program at like Gila Ridge last year where the different farmers were coming in and speaking to the kids and trying to get them into
It's
the
part of that Go Ag
career
movement.
Yeah, and I think it's great because these kids are homegrown right here in Yuma,
Yes.
and they go get their education. They can get their education here, on places like AWC. They offer those programs to them, and then they stay right here and invest in their community
Absolutely.
that they've grown in. So I think it's a fantastic idea. I mean, like you said, Yuma is agriculture. That's one of the first things people
There's a
think
huge
of.
future in
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Yes,
How
there
we
is.
thrive.
And Lydia likes your hair, Heather.
Oh, she says that's what she wants her hair.
Well, you can find me and I can do this.
Well, she'll be doing the face painting.
Yeah,
next week.
I'm so excited.
Well, we want to thank our guests today, Angela, Elena, and Heather, for stopping by. And thank you all so much. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for our little ones as they get ready to head back to school with pride.
Thank you. Thank you for your
All right. Thank you so much, ladies. It's Today in Yuma. It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie. But first, a happy birthday wish to Mia Alvarez. She turns 10 years old tomorrow.
Have you known her since she was born?
Yes,
haven't you?
I have. I certainly have. And
Oh,
she is
fantastic.
precious. So I can't believe she's 10. Happy birthday, Mia.
Yes.
We'll be back with Today in Yuma after the break. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. Dave and his crew have over 30 years of experience and knowledge to benefit you. They can work for you and your business. They can do business payroll and monthly bookkeeping stuff. And give them a call at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, check out the Sprague's difference. Buy, sell, trade, or consign firearms with free expert appraisals. Sprague's offers local price matching and a lifetime warranty. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And good morning, Destiny. Safe travels today. And Quick Refrigeration, it is Free Filter Friday. Taking your old, dirty, dusty, dingy air filter down to 190 West 10th Street. They will swap it out and give you a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free, because when your system has to work harder due to a clogged filter, it could lead to premature wear and tear. That's Quick Refrigeration.
And Yuma's best advocate pest and wildlife specialists. Are you starting to see all of those creepy crawlers come out? Maybe some ants, crickets, spiders, cockroaches.
Why don't you give the professionals a call at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialist? You can reach them at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on Facebook. And you know what? I want to give a big shout out to Sandra and her crew because they do so much for the local community, and I don't think they realize it, that we really, really appreciate it. I mean, it's crazy the amount of things that they do behind the scenes. So we want to give a big shout out to Sandra and her crew at Advocate Pest and Wildlife.
That's right. It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. We'll be back. Thank you very much for coming down on so short notice.
I love your cup.
Thank you. Me too.
Trash can back there.
Oh, right. Second here, back there. There's another one right there. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies.
No, you don't have your
Come up a little closer. I'll be the. Oh, we're recording all of this. Cool.
It happens.
Okay, here we go. Ready? I don't need the treat. Here we go. Ready? Smile. Awesome. Thank you.
No, it's rolling. It's a rolling picture.
I'll shoot your phone number over to Lydia. That was
That's so awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
It's like, oh,
You too. Thank you.
all right. Janice gotta come over.
I think so.
Great day, ladies.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Why don't we do another caller real quick, and then you come in and join us. Okay? Sneak peek Facebook Live. Show them that phone number.
Yes,
Who
ma'am.
you're gonna call.
You have to wait for her to actually put the phone on the hook.
She sure is, Liz.
Monster Media.
Hi, Tina.
He's not. Would you like his voicemail? Hold on 1 second, please.
I try to always know what my left hand is doing. Sometimes it doesn't work so well.
Usually it helps if you know.
Well, I hold the phone with my left,
you're
and
being
I'm,
aware.
and I'm trying to do things with my right, and I'm like, oh shoot, that's not where I thought it was. Sorry. Are you gonna make me hold two?
No, I'm not.
Let's face it, nobody likes paying taxes, but you do want an experienced team to make sure they're
Emma, are you taking a selfie
No,
or
I'm-
taking a picture?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's close.
She pulled an
I'm
enemy.
gonna flip this one around.
What is it?
It's YouTube Live.
YouTube Live?
Yeah.
Here, let me see.
I don't know how. I don't see the little flip camera option.
Right here.
At the top, right?
Show up different.
There you go. See, there you are.
Right.
The Today in Yuma phone
need a
lines are
title?
open. Give Jennifer and Teresa a call at 782-4321.
Lydia, as soon as I get off air, I will message it to you. But if you have a pen, I can say it because she said it on air. It's 252-665-5587, and I'll message it to you. Hi, Richard. Are you ready?
Now you're live on.
Oh, I was
on
like, what are you
YouTube.
looking at? Hi, YouTube. Anita can use the other hand, she
Hang
said.
on. Oh, there you go. Anita's gonna hate us after
I know,
this.
she's going to get her arm workout this morning. All right,
Hey.
here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. Thank you so much to Alaina, Angela, and Heather for stopping by. Now, we are opening up the contest lines again this morning.
Yes.
Tomorrow is the big night. Lynn Craig Wayne Boyd, season 7 winner of The Voice, will be at the Civic Center, and we have tickets to give away. Foodylicious is at the phones right now. We are looking for caller number 1.
Oh,
Caller number one.
Very first caller.
3430993 is the number. 3430993 will win one pair of tickets valued at $50. I hear it ringing.
I do.
For rules, visit monstermediayuma.com.
Again, these tickets will need to be picked up ASAP. We don't want you to miss out. If you've went through the effort of actually calling and trying to get in, we want to make sure you get your tickets.
That's right. This is Today in Yuma. If you're just tuning in, it's Catch It Friday, so you also have another chance to win Craig Wayne Boyd tickets because they are in the prize pack for today.
Yes, they are.
With all those other delicious goodies like food. And when Janice comes in, she'll be talking about today's Foodylicious dish.
That's right.
And announcing our 251 Downtown Twisted Kitchen winner.
Well, you were mentioning Craig Wayne Boyd, so even if you weren't able to win a pair of tickets through us, you can still get your tickets. Again, the concert is tomorrow. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. The concert is inside. It's at the Yuma Civic Center. Tickets are $25 general admission, $50 VIP. I know that yesterday they had something like maybe only 15 tickets left as far as VIP goes.
Hustle
And
You
get
can hang
those
out with
tickets
us.
now. Yeah, that's where we will be. Tickets are available at the YumaCivicCenter.com. And you can also go to the Yuma Civic Center box office. You can go to the Yuma Arts Center or Parks and Rec at City Hall, but I'm not sure if it's a Dark Friday or not, so I don't want to...
It is.
Okay.
Because Kathy is off today. She's
There you
watching.
go.
But
So-
she says come say hi to her at the concert too. That's Kathy Nolan. She works over at the Civic Center.
Yeah, so definitely you won't be able to get them at physically, like actually in your hand, but you can go online still and get your tickets. It's not too late. Yuma's Own Downtime is going to be opening up, and for Craig Wayne Boyd is the winner of season 7 The Voice. He was on Blake's team, so definitely a concert you want to get out to. And if they have a great turnout, they are willing to bring in other big names right here in Yuma. So
And he was here in 2016.
He was.
And the Yuma community loved him. He's a very talented guy. So hang on one second.
Kathy said no more VIP, but there's lots of general admission. See, they went
I'm
fast.
glad she's watching.
I am.
Well, congratulations to Travis Johnson. He is the winner of those tickets.
Congratulations.
Now, we're doing the changing of the guard here, and Janice is off the phones now. Foodylicious, Janice. Whoop, whoop.
I was sneaking in the back door over there after I did my other duties.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Foodylicious.
Yummy!
No, it's not ahead of time. I'm just here a bit early. So if you're driving to work right now, you're like, oh, I'm late. No, you're not.
No, you're pretty close. Only about 5 minutes early, so it's all right.
Well, everyone is just curious. They've been watching with bated breath to find out what this delicious dish is.
I know,
They've
it
been
smells so
teased.
good, right?
It smells delicious.
I thought I'd get a little fancy last night, so I went online and I looked up most popular recipes right now. And so I went to a site and it says Foodie Crush. I figured that's a perfect site for me. I love food.
Yeah.
So I went and I looked and I thought, well, this is like a #2 recipe on their site. And it's pork chops. And sometimes you can eat pork chops and you just kind of get tired of them. You cook them the same way all the time and you get a little bored. So I thought, let me try something new. And when I do this stuff with you guys, usually that's the first time I've made this recipe is when I bring it in the next day. So I haven't had time to perfect or anything like that. So that's why I always put so much pressure on myself that it tastes good for you guys. But
Breathe, Janice.
I know, right?
I know, you don't have to rush anymore. You take your time.
That's just how I normally talk.
I know, believe me, I know.
Oh, man.
Didn't say it was a bad thing.
So I thought, let's try something different. And I had never made a homemade brine for any meat that I had done before. And that's like a liquid that you would soak it in overnight in case you have never made brines. It kind of like pickles the meat a little for flavor and soaks it in. So I made this brine for the first time, and it was just apple cider, white balsamic vinegar, sugar, and some kosher salt, and you bring it to like a boil, and just to the sugar and the salt can mix, and they don't have that
They
crystallization
just
anymore.
dissolve, right?
So then you put let it cool, because you don't want to put it in a hot baggie hot, but in the meantime, you had rinsed off in your pork chops and patted them dry and put them in a big, like a freezer bag or a double Ziploc, because you're going to store it overnight in the fridge. And once that brine cools down, add it into the bag, and then you add some fresh sprigs of rosemary, some cloves of crushed garlic, and some peppercorns, whole peppercorns. And then zip it up and put it in the refrigerator overnight.
Oh,
So this morning I cooked the meat. Last night I did the peaches and the onions, which they kind of pickled, had a pickled effect on it. and you just did some olive oil, some chili garlic sauce from the Vietnamese. It's the little, the red crushed ones with like the green lid on the in the international aisle. Like a tablespoon of that. It wasn't a whole lot. And then salt and pepper. Mix that up. And while your pork chops, if you wanted to do them within the time you let them soak, you would take those peaches, cut them in half, and core them out. You can use white or yellow. I liked the white ones, and they're in season right now. And you brush the top of them with a little bit of olive oil, and then sprinkle sugar on them. And then you grill that flesh side down. So if you have like a Foreman grill that can make marks, or you have a pan that can make marks, or you could do them outside of your grill if you want to. But put them on each side for about 4 minutes on not super high, but kind of a warm heat. So you can get those lines on it on both sides of those peaches. Then you cut them up. And you put them in a bowl that you have put that sauce with that chili sauce, and you thinly sliced red onions in a circle shape and broke them apart so they're kind of slivery, really thin. Put them into that liquid, and while those peaches are grilling, those onions are in that liquid kind of pickling and getting soft. And then after you finish the peaches, add them to that sauce and just gently toss it. Put it on top of your pork chops, because all you've done is grilled those pork chops the next morning. Took them out of the fridge this morning for you guys. I dumped out all the brine, rinsed them off, not rinsed, but pat them off, because you don't want that huge peppercorn still stuck to it. And then I just did some fresh crushed peppercorn and salt, put in a hot skillet. I used cast iron, about 5 minutes on each side, so they could get a good crisp like crust, and then just put the topping on it.
Where did you have the heat set on the skillet? Was it medium or high?
You want it kind of medium high, because you do want a good hot crust. You don't want it to cook all the way through and not get that crisp outside. And once I cooked them, I put them on a plate, covered them with foil a little bit, tented them, and let them rest a little bit, kind of like how you would beef. So that way they can finish cooking and absorb those juices of the brine. And I had to have a sample piece, you have, when you make them look right.
The chef always has to taste.
So I ate that. I was like, oh, this is so good. Because usually I don't like onions that aren't cooked. But the way this went in the sauce, I really liked it.
Thank you.
And had just enough little heat, or was a little spicy, but not overpowering.
So is it?
I like that you stepped out of your comfort zone and tried something new.
Yeah.
I don't like to do that.
There's
I'm
a lot of
creature
little
habit.
ingredients. So I was like, oh, I got this. Okay, I could get this. I can get this.
You challenged yourself.
I did, and I thought it came out really well. I liked it.
Was it a sriracha sauce?
It is kind of, yeah. It's a chili garlic, so
Yeah.
it has the crushed red peppers, but it's a Vietnamese blend of the two. So I couldn't find a lot of them, but I did find one brand of it. And now that I know I have it, I can use it on different stuff, because my kids like spicy stuff.
And where did you find that at?
Albertsons
Of
on my
course.
24th Street. I had to laugh because yesterday I had gone and picked up a kid to go with me to pick up the groceries, and I had to go to the counter and get my card for Foodylicious, and the girl wasn't the normal girl up there, and I think she was on break, and she says, what do you need? And I said, I need a Albertsons card for Foodylicious or Janice. I said, for Janice, and she just kind of looked at me. I said, or maybe it says Foodylicious, and she said, yeah, that's it, here you go. And so my kid's like, they call you that like out in the real world? I'm like, they do.
But of course.
So when we rang up our transaction, you guys know how they have that U-scan?
Yeah.
And I love that app. And you get so many treats and stuff. Well, right when she rung me up, they had some like those toffee candies up by the register, and she goes, oh, and my card was there, and it said Foodylicious on it, right? And she goes, oh, here's one for you. You get this. And my kid thought it was just because I was Foodylicious. And I said, no, they're doing it for all the U-scan people. But I did feel important for a moment.
I love that you're talking about that U-scan, and this is just a trick for anybody that shops at Albertsons. If you do not have the U-scan app, get it.
Yes.
It's definitely a money saver.
It is.
Plus you get gas points. But one of the things I discovered that I never used, and I'm like, why I didn't use this before, I don't know. Because I'm one that, when I'm going to go get this for dinner, and I go through my app and I kind of put everything in. Well, then the things that are not on my list that I find I come past, I'm like, oh, it's on the app. So I'll go through and I'll look through the app trying to find it. I don't know why I was looking for so long, because there's a barcode scanner.
Yes.
All you have to do is scan it, and it pulls it up wherever it is in the app. It pulls it up and adds it to your cart. I'm like, I guess I wasn't paying attention to
So that little that
I
option.
used-
Or even, because I like to do my whole list so I don't
Yeah.
forget, you just hit the little plus and then hit the search bar and start typing in what you want, and it'll drop you down options and lets it go to aisles.
I had always prepared and done it before, and I came across. I was like, oh, it said that it was in the
Just
app, and
scan
I'm
it.
like, pulled the barcode up, scanned it, went right in. And I was like, oh, makes my life
So all those
Yes.
people who don't know that and see me scanning stuff in the store are not just weird.
Technology these
it's fine.
days, we
I'm
gotta
really
love
doing
it.
it on the app.
Well, really quick before we announce our 251 winner, Kathy says the Civic Center office is open today till 5 p.m.
Oh, okay.
But that's to buy Craig Wayne Boyd tickets, and the box office will be open tomorrow at 5:30, and they're selling tickets right before the event. Or, like Teresa said, you can buy tickets at yumashowtickets.com.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, Kathy. We appreciate that.
The perks of having a city,
Yeah.
someone that works at the actual Civic Center watching our show.
Exactly.
Make sure we
And the
have our
benefit
details.
of the Facebook Live. We can get stuff instantly.
Yes, I
Put it
love
out
it.
there.
Thank you, Kathy.
Good morning. My sister just tuned in. Morning, Chrissy.
So you know what? Let's take a break.
We'll take a break and then come back. You have to wait. The suspense.
I have so much more to say.
Coming up next. All right, we'll be back after this on Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, Monster Media, Yuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
I discovered the white balsamic about 2 years
we
ago.
Could create like a
I
two-fold
love
platform.
white balsamic.
See, and it's not quite as
She
bitter.
needs some.
Right.
They have the
No, I
right
like
option. I think
both,
you have
and
to
I've
send
gotten
me
a really
before it
good
gives you that gift
traditional
wrap.
balsamic, but there's something about the
take it.
white. I love
We're just trying it out.
We're trying
just
it out.
trying it out.
All right, say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
That's
Bye, YouTube.
No, it would be you three.
Maybe. How do I?
Here, do you want me to figure it out for you?
I don't know which one stops.
I think the top
Say
X,
hi.
the X at the
Hi.
top.
You think the X exits out or deletes
That's so
it?
funny.
I think it exits out.
That right there just reminded me I was watching a movie and the dad is trying to do the technology.
That's what your face.
That'll be the thumbnail.
The dad trying to do technology and he's like, smile, smile, and it's taking pictures of him. He's like, oh,
And it's all right
turn
here.
it around.
You do hit the X.
Okay. Cool.
You were going.
But yeah, Dee's like, wow, just because you're foodlicious, they gave you a candy? No. Yeah.
Yes.
No. I said, did you see boxes on all the register? They weren't just planning ahead depending what register I came to.
They do that. Everyone must be ready in case Foodie
Janice will be-
Licious
it's
comes
Thursday.
to your
Do
lane.
you all have your toffee boxes? Today's prep meeting. Hey, go out and be nice to everybody. Everybody get your candy
Chrissy, are you
boxes.
celebrating for Cat Shirt Friday?
Did you give her cat shirts?
I made her one
Did
last
you?
year.
Oh, that's right, you did.
I made all the girls cat shirts.
Yeah, I just went on Google and said, cat wearing a cat shirt picture. Like, I just think of the idea and then I type it all in.
I love the Google.
And I was like, wow, there's a lot of options.
Yes, there are.
I wanted one that was wearing a picture of a cat, but I could not find that one. It was just wanting too much.
Demanding is what
I'm
you
sure.
are.
I'm sure there's one.
Oh, did you see Chrissy's response?
Yes, with the whiskers.
The whiskers were just like skinny little lines of puffy paint, so they probably broke off after the first washing.
Mine held up. Mine held up. They're still on there.
Maybe she washes her.
Yeah, it depends on the fabric too that you use with that puffy paint. Some of it sticks really well, and other fabric it doesn't adhere well. Oh yes, the years of puffy paint.
Right.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Phone lines are open. Give Jennifer and Teresa.
I'm inspired. I'm gonna grill peaches tonight.
You're
And I do like a dessert pizza, grilled peach pizza. I'm gonna do that tonight.
All right, here we go.
And I have fresh mint.
Well, welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm foodie-licious.
Yeah.
Yummy.
So
Nice too.
You guys caught me talking about peaches with Anita. Squirrel.
So we have a giveaway.
I do. For my sponsor of Foodie-licious is 251, and it's a place I really enjoy going to. I mean, I like the food, I like the options they have, and I like how it's a little different. And I know they've been hitting hard about their after hours on the weekends because that's a cool idea. There's not a lot of places in that area that you can go eat that late,
There
or
isn't
where you can
any
go
other place down there.
and have actual, drinks too. Like I can go to Denny's later, but I can't really have a rum and coke there later. So, and so I just think you guys should need to go on the after hours. I think it's a cool idea, and he's right outside. It cools down at the night, and he does food that's easy to eat, but you still can get his great signature jalapeno bacon mac and cheese. And a late night comfort food like that, yum.
Exactly.
So normally every week you guys can go on to our monstermediayuma.com, click on the Foodylicious tab, and under the newest recipe, you'll see an entry form of my sponsors 251, so you can enter, and every week I give away $25 gift certificate, so you guys can go try it out, go enjoy it, and go get hooked like the rest of us that are. So our winner this week is Gabriella Lucero.
Well,
Oh,
congratulations,
nice.
Gabriella.
Any relation?
No.
You get to go enjoy
There's no
$25 at 251.
Well, there you go. And like Jenna said, if you can be entered to win, she draws a winner every Friday for $25 to 251 downtown Twisted Kitchen. Just go to her page, check out her awesome recipes, and enter to win.
That's a lot of jalapeno mac and cheese too.
That is.
$25 worth.
And what I like is he has like a white cheese sauce. It's not the typical yellow cheese and macaroni and cheese that you get. So it has not only the bacon flavor and the jalapeno, but it's a different cheese flavor too, and it's nice and creamy.
Because
I
it's
like
twisted.
it. Right?
Don't forget their twisted drinks too.
Oh, I saw them.
I know.
I
saw the names. I want them to list the ingredients. I think if they list the ingredients,
Well,
it might tempt people more.
Yeah, true. And those you can find on their Facebook page. You definitely want to follow them on Facebook because they have secret menus.
Yeah, they do special promotions that you won't know about.
So definitely follow them on Facebook.
Just a reminder too, school is starting very soon, and a variety of drives are taking place. The ladies mentioned the haircut drive earlier that they're doing, but remember there are still 37 kids down at Crossroads Mission,
Yes.
and they have received some items for them. But if you would like to have one and purchase all the clothing needs that child might need, just go ahead and call Barbara Rochester at Crossroads Mission. You can Google the number. It's 580. I just don't remember the rest of it off the top of my head. I'm winging it right now. But call down there because some of them require uniforms for school, and they already have backpacks and a lot of the supplies that they're going to need. I know that one local establishment purchased undergarments, but I don't know if that was for all the kids. So just call, find out what items might be left so you can get them something they would indeed like. But remember, gift certificates to some of the retailers or gift cards are a great idea because then they can go pick out one or two items that they really like. And again, no amount is too small because it's going to go towards a great cause.
Yes, definitely. And Jennifer mentioned that school is starting, and with that means our local pools are going to be changing their hours. Today is the last day that the pools are actually going to be open. They are going to be draining them tomorrow. And with that comes our annual Wolf Splash that the city puts on every year. They get a lot of people. I think they said somewhere around 200 people with their animals. So the annual Wolf Splash is going on tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Kennedy Pool. The animals, the dogs themselves are only ones that are allowed in the pool. No humans are allowed in the pool with them. They want to make sure that your dog is friendly with other animals, that they're up to date on their shots, and that they're spayed or neutered. No cats. Unfortunately.
You know what? I'm tired of this heat.
Well, I can see why
find it quite as pleasurable.
when they have 200 dogs. Usually
It's the Wolf Splash and the Cat Attack. They're separate events involved.
Exactly. So definitely take advantage of that. Let your fur baby cool off in this heat that we're having. But again, all of the pools will be closing except for Valley Aquatic Center. They do have adjusted hours starting Monday, and then starting Monday, their hours are going to go from Tuesday through Sunday. And then after Friday, August 3rd, starting on August 4th, they're going to only be open on Saturdays and Sundays because with the kids going back to school, they're not as busy, but they still will be available on the weekends. You can go to Park and Recreation on their website or pick up your local spring and summer activity guide, but they're already getting ready to put out the winter guide.
I'm like, winter should be coming out.
They are, and I would not want the job of cleaning out all the fur out of the filter after the Wolf Splash. That's why they do it the very last day before they drain it and get everything clean, because sometimes it's not fun to just clean out the normal shower. Imagine the the drain at the pool after 200 dogs have been swimming.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's awesome that they
They
give
even
us a chance.
give you that option.
They
That's
give you
wonderful.
the option to take the pet and
Yep,
to
that's
have
awesome.
a good time. So take advantage of it.
All right, and a reminder again, with school starting very soon, a lot of our little ones, especially the elementary school, the children who walk to school and ride their bikes, they're often very excited to get back, so they might not be paying attention as well as they should be, either crossing streets or where they may be walking. So if you have to travel through school zones, please give yourself a little extra time and go a little slower. Make sure you watch for them. They have been known to dart out in front of vehicles.
Yeah,
Maybe they see their friend that they haven't seen since school let out the previous school season,
Yeah.
but they're not always paying 100% attention. So again, make sure you are not using devices on the road, period. But I've seen people texting through school zones, and that absolutely drives me
Oh
bonkers.
goodness. And if your child is going to be riding their bicycle or walking to school for the first time on their own, kind of do some trial runs.
A few times.
A few times. This is the last week before school starts. Kind of get to know their route, get to know the houses, let them get to know the houses, homes that they will be passing on their route. It's good for them and it's good for you too. That way, if God forbid anything happened, you know the route that your child's going to be
And
on.
safety in numbers.
Definitely
So
safety in numbers.
walking alone is never, ever, ever a good idea. All right, don't forget Craig Wayne Boyd tomorrow at the Civic Center. We will be there. Hope to see you there. Come on, stop by for a visit. And otherwise, we will be back here on Monday for Today in Yuma. Lots of stuff coming up next week, so definitely stay tuned. We will see everyone. Make sure it is a warm one this weekend, so hydrate,
Yeah.
lots of water, sunscreen, wear hats, and work outside in short bursts if at all possible to do so.
All right.
All right, KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
All right. We'll see you later, guys.
Thank you, Janice.
Have a good weekend.